everyone, Darren here, and on today's episode of Watch the Academy, we're going to have yet another installment of the Map Awareness series. But this time, it's the start of the new, revamped Map Awareness series, one where the community gets to contribute directly by submitting any and all replays that they deem could be good for teaching or helping the rest of the community learn valuable lessons or just good tactics and strategy. Nonetheless, here we are to kick it off with FlyinEgg in one of the Hot Wheels tanks that the Tiger Shark, now that I just now realized that the name is in the bottom left-hand corner. We have him on Muravanka Winter. It's Muravanka Malinovka, which at this point, again, I should remember the name, but I stopped caring about names in these maps a long time ago. I think many of us have. But what he's done right now is he's gone right into the middle, into a spot that actually I tend to go to as a light tank as well. I find this to be a very beneficial location to float around as a light tank there. Luckily for him, he managed to avoid getting spotted. And I would like to point out that he's making good use of his detection circle in the minimap in the top left-hand corner. I almost messed that up. Top left-hand corner. And you can see that he's taking care to try and keep tanks out of his detection circle. That's good. That allows him to continuously shoot without really getting spotted. And also at the same point allows him to play much like this, where he's able to just drive around in the open, getting spot assist and everything, without really worrying about getting detected or anything along the lines like that. So, I mean, as we can see right now, he's just doing the normal light tank thing. You see that he started in the middle of the map, and now he's going to try and float down to the southwestern part of the map, mostly because of the fact that there is no one spotting for this very large group of tanks, and that he wants to capitalize on that. And as you can see, it's already working out in his favor. As he's spotting things, the teammates behind him are simply shooting them. Really, this is pretty much textbook light tank gameplay right here. He is lit. People are looking at him. So what he's going to do right now is he's going to use this rock as cover. I just off the quick glance trying to focus if he's going to make all those shots. I really could not tell if he bounced. No, he did not bounce anything, nor did he actually take any damage. So he's going to break line of sight right now. He's going to hide behind this rock, and he's going to go undetected right now. And he's going to now move and then use these bushes in front as extra camouflage and cover to prevent him from getting spotted by any other enemies that may be lurking about in the position. And also will allow him to get a little bit closer, seeing as that he will have double, triple, quadruple bush action in between himself and the enemy he may be shooting at. Little bit of a tricky situation as it is right now with the front end being angled of the defender in such a way to make it a little bit harder. But lo and behold, the SU managed, the 152 managed to pop up. 152 is relatively easy to take care of because of its big boxy-like superstructure and armor. So he took care of that relatively. Now he's going to close the distance with the defender there, and that's going to pretty much put himself into a position to dictate the engagement more or less. And as you can see, all really the defender can do is try and escape the wrath. But unfortunately, it did not work out so well in his favor, as he got caught on fire, was stuck, exposing the rear end of the vehicle to an opponent that did have an autoloader. So now it's just kind of stuck here playing the waiting game, trying to stay out of the gun sights of the 252U, or the defender, sorry. Both really pretty much the same vehicle. And he is, now he's just buying time for a reload. He's trying to stay out of, again, the gun sights of the opponents. But because of him currently being spotted, he did take a shot from someone up on the hill. As soon as he reloaded, he pounced on the the AMX 1390. I believe it was a 1390. Unfortunately, I cannot give quite names because the preview that I'm watching right now as I am recording this does not really allow me to see all that well, because I need to have this be seamless and not really buffery as possible while recording. But again, textbook bush, double bush, triple bush action. using himself, using the bushes in front of him to more or less separate himself from the enemy and give him some extra camouflage. But again, I do want to point out that he is making use, being aware of his map, using his map to aside from know where the enemy is, but also keep them outside his detection circle. He's being very cautious to shoot at anything that may spot him or get within his detection circle. But as you can see, he is capitalizing on the fact that he's got many tanks spotted in front of him, and he is making use of that spot assist that he's raking in, and also he is getting some good damage himself at the same time by keeping them outside of the detection circle. More or less, really, the lesson that I got from this, and this is something that I don't really do often much myself, and even myself, I learned a lesson from this. And the lesson out of this is, try practicing, it could be in a light tank, it could be in any tank, but try practicing engaging enemies and keeping them out of your detection circle. You might find that that might actually be a much better way to do damage yourself, or even get spot assist, or just have an awesome game like FlyinEgg is here. I know I'm certainly going to try and practice that myself, and hopefully I can actually get that to almost be like an instinctual process. So, as you can see right now, he has a very, very good game. He has just about, if not just over, about, I'd have to say 8k damage combined, which, is a very, very good game in a light tank. So, as it is right now, it's just he's got to deal with the two tanks up here on top of the hill. Not really a whole lot that he could do, at least armor or attack-wise. He's got to play his mobility to, to his favor, because that's really what a light tank has over anything else, is mobility. So he's going to probably swing around here and capitalize on whatever tank is going to not be paying attention. And it just so happens to be a T-54E2 that is not paying attention, and allows him to sneak up right behind him. They are more focused on the tank coming up the hill, and they're not watching what he's doing, but he's watching them. And just in case that he does have someone watching him, and it looks like the T-54E2 did notice him and swing around, he is going to try and play it safe, and he's going to use the terrain here on the hill in his favor to aim down on the T-54E2, not only minimizing his overall exposure to the T-54, but also providing him a good angle down to shoot at weak points. Once again here, he is detected. He is using the house as cover from the one vehicle, but the T-54E2 has pretty much climbed up the hill to go after him. Seeing as he now no longer has any support up here on the hill, he's going to pretty much just bail off the hill and put as much distance between the T-54E2 and that VK as he can, break the line of contact. He's going to hide here for a little bit, get undetected, use these rocks, use the overall, pretty much the terrain, and now he's going to try and provide spotting for them to get even more spot assist. So we're just going to wait and see what happens here, because again, really, I can't commentate on him driving straight now, can I? Broke line of sight right now, and he's going to just see, he's observing his surroundings. He's making use of that RB button, if that is the control scheme he's using, to look around, see the position of his teammates, and see if he can actually make a push and have support at the same time. Seeing as he's pretty much provided, gave the opponents enough time to move unspotted, he is going to push up and actually spot them again. First shot went who knows where, and second and third shot went into the vehicle, the VK. So now to reload, he's going to break line of sight. He's going to go back to the safety of the heavy tank that is on his side of the hill. And now that he's unspotted again, he's going to creep along the lower ridge of the mountain. And he's going to come up behind and beside the enemy and just get a nice, easy Oh, well, unfortunately, he ran out of standard ammo, and now he has to reload a premium round. That pretty much kind of cheated him out of a quick, easy 2 kills right there. But seeing as he's almost reloaded and he has premium loaded, he'll make quick work of the VK right here, and he takes care of it. And overall, he's got a very, very good game of over 8 or 9K. I'll have to definitely confirm that number once we see it. See it here. But as you can see, he has definitely over 9K damage, maybe even bordering like 10K, but I'm not really going to pull out a calculator at this point in time. But that's going to be it for this replay. He's got a mastery badge. He's got it 3 marked if I am reading all those German lines right. 100% mastery on that vehicle. Overall, fantastic game. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon for notifications.